what is a rough estimate of the per pupil spending here at Adams?
So over the last 3 years, we've actually seen per pupil increases. So we're just around $8,600 a kid. That's within the Rochester Community Schools, and we roughly have a little over 16,000 kids in our district.
Do you think we here at Adams that the principals and teachers and all that staff allocate funds efficiently?
Okay, so it's actually a good question because I have been a principal, I've been a part of the department hair stuff, so I get to the behind the scenes. So the allocated resources that come into the district are then put into different budgets, right? So the budget for the senior area has nothing to do with budget for how much I get at my social studies department, right? So the principals get a per pupil budget. They say, hey, you have this many kids. This is the budget you get to work with. And the principals go and allocate those resources. They usually go to the teachers or the departments and say, hey, how much money do you need to run your science experiments? How much clay do you need for pottery class? And the teachers report back requesting budget items. Now, they don't always get those, but they put a request in for that, and then the principal submits that request to downtown. So there's different pots of money that things come out of, and you can only spend that money if it's been budgeted, right? So if I'm looking at senior area fixes, if we have school renovations budget and they got that money to spend, they can spend it for school renovations. They can't say, hey, the social studies teacher down the road needs a new whiteboard. That's kind of hard to finagle, right? So you budget for stuff, you request it, it gets approved, you spend it. There's a whole bid process and all that other stuff that everything has to go through. It's pretty cumbersome. But the idea is that the money all comes into the general fund, and then it gets split out into departments, and there's rules and regulations on how you spend.
Gotcha. Well, thank you.